Hi everyone and welcome again to another movie from our series Windows 7 and 8 Tips and Tricks, which will drive us to become more professional and more comfortable of using Windows. When it's come to internet, of course we need to talk about Internet Explorer 10. This is the default browser coming with Windows 8, and it's come with two versions, one for the desktop and one for the Metro style. Tonight we will have a look to Internet Explorer 10, Windows 8 UI. This is the Metro style, and Internet Explorer 10 desktop UI, and we will learn how to have favorites on the both environments, this Metro style and the desktop style. We will learn how to have a private navigation in the both versions. What's the difference between the two options in the desktop environment and the Metro style environment, how to invoke with website from a Metro style to a desktop style, how to do pinning for some websites to the start screen, and how we make one of for example the Metro style, the desktop style is your default browser. There is a lot of things changing in Internet Explorer, so let's start and discover it. Really, this is the first time you have from Microsoft Internet Explorer coming with two versions, and each one of them is different than the other, but that doesn't mean that any changes happen to one I need to do it in the other one. Everything applied in one version will be applied in the other one, but just a bit different in the looking. So let's start with the first tile you see in here in your start screen. This is will take us to the Metro style environment by clicking there. As you can see here, it's Metro app, and as you see, it's a bit different than what we used to see in Internet Explorer. You know, you see in the bottom, this is the navigation button backward. It's not active yet because I didn't navigate to any other website. You can see here, this is the address bar. It's in the bottom this time, it's not on the top. As we continue, we have some other buttons in here. This is to refresh our screen, and the other one is pinning. We're gonna see that stuff later. And the other one is like the tool, some have more stuff on it. And last button is another navigation button to go for example previous, backward, and navigate using that button, and the other button in the left corner. On the top, as you can see here, we have like normals, like there is no minimize, maximize and stuff. But let's see what we have is by clicking right click in the middle. As you can see here, this is that area, it's a pair showing me the tabs. Actually I have only one tab opening in here. This is Google tab. I can close it by clicking in the X. On the right corner I have that plus button, allow me to add another tab, you know, continue on adding. And that button we will see it later because we will use it for something else. So this is a quick look to the Internet Explorer Metro style, and we will have a look to the desktop style, and then we come back to that one. And as you know, it's Metro app. We can close it that way. So let's go now to the desktop. By going to the left corner, as you can see here, the icon of Internet Explorer. By clicking, we open the desktop. It's it's different than the one we saw before, the Metro one. As you can see here, we have the close button, maximize, minimize. You can see here the tabs. You can see on the bottom, in the middle, it's a bit different, but you can even personalize it more than that by clicking in the title bar. Right click. As you can see here, we have some other elements you can add to the page, for example, menu bar. As you can see here, the menu bar is added. This is useful for people they want to have the menu bar and quick access for lots of stuff. Okay, take it, and I just take it to show you, to see the different favorite bar. Okay, this is showing you all your favorites appearing on that bar. At the moment there is nothing appear because the first time I use it, Internet Explorer. Okay, take it. So the command bar, as you can see here, you have quick access to the safety tools and page and a lot of stuff in here. So take it. Okay, the last one, it's status bar. As you can see here in the bottom, it's appear. You can control your zoom in from here, from the status bar, and select the zoom in you like. So this is very handy way if you want to control your zooming. So this is a few things we can customize if you want to, what bars you want to appear and what you don't want to appear. As you can see here, this is the tab. We have actually one tab opening. This is the address bar in here, and this is the navigation button from here. If you have any history, by clicking on that arrow you can see the history. Okay, and this is for refreshing your page. Going to the right corner, we have the tool button. Next to it in the middle, this is the favorite button, and the last one is the home button to take me to the home page. So this is a few this is a quick look to the Internet Explorer in a desktop environment. But let's see now, starting to personalize it, and see if anything changing in here will be changing in the Metro style, or I need to change it there as well. So for example, let's see, I want to change my home page. Let's see, I go to, by the way, you can have multiple home page at once. For example, if you want to have 3 pages, you want Google and Facebook and YouTube, 3 of them to be your home page, you can do it. You can add all of them, and when you open your browser you will have 3 tabs opening, and each one of them is the page you select. So let's see, I will go to IT system. For example, let's see, YouTube. For example, YouTube, I want YouTube to be my home page. So all I need to do is go into the right corner. When you see the home button, right click on it, and the last element on that list is add or change home page. By clicking that link, they will take me, if you want to use that page to be my home page, or I want to add it to the other home page I already have, I want to use that one to be my only home page, and click on yes. So now I have another home page. Let's see what else I can change. Internet Explorer can be very useful if you have your the stuff you use a lot, the website you visit a lot close to you. You don't need to type them all the time. Of course, the history will save the website you visit, but if you add the website you prefer in your favorite, can be more useful. So how can we add some websites to the favorite? Let's see, this is my home page. I will go to, for example, Facebook. let's see Facebook. Excuse me. Okay, Facebook, I want to add it to my favorites because I use it, for example, every day. I will go and click on favorites button. As you can see here, this is my favorite page. I can pin it to the center, to the left side. I have only one page actually on my favorite. I will add by clicking on add to favorite, clicking that button. They will ask me to type in what name I wanna call that element. I will call it Facebook. Okay, and save. So at the moment I can see here a link to take me back to Facebook if I am not on that page. I can add, for example, Google. I can add it the same way. Google I can add it the same way by clicking on add. So all I need to do is give it a name. As you can see here, have Google. By clicking on add, I can see it's added to the list. So now I can navigate very easy, going to Facebook and go back to Google, or if I want to go to my home page, by clicking on home, they will take me back to YouTube. So now I change few stuff on my browser. Let's see if those changing is happening on the other website, in the other environment. So let's open it. I will go to the Metro style, click on the tile. Before it was Google, as you remember, but now when I open it, it's take me to YouTube page as my home page. So let's say I go to, just pretend that you wanna go to any website, clicking on the address bar. When you select the address bar, as you can see here on the top, some pages appear on the top. Some of them is the favorite I added before. As you can see here, this is Facebook. So they will take you to the Facebook page. So everything changing in the desktop environment will be applied in the Metro style environment. So this is a very handy way to be managing your desktop and your Metro style environment with an easy way. So I will go to Google that time and have a look to the options available in Metro style. As any other Metro app, if I want to see the options, I need to go to the settings by going to the top or bottom left hand corner, right hand corner, sorry, and go to the setting. Because I'm running Internet Explorer, I can see here internet options. So the options available for me, as you can see here, delete browser history, if you want to delete the history of the browser. If you want permissions, if some website they asking for your location, if you want to be on or off, so leave it on my case, like that. If you want to be more private, you can turn it off. But about the privacy, we will see something more useful, better than that. So as you continue, if already you give them permission, please clear that permissions. And here you can control the zoom in. As you scroll down, you can see here flip ahead. This is for the touch screen. If you have a tablet or a smartphone, you can turn it on. So this is, as you can see, options can be different than the options we used to see with the Internet Explorer desktop environment. And on the bottom, we can see here the encoding. The encoding can be very useful if, for example, if you open any web page and you can see that the text is unreadable. Imagine that you have a website, it's Arabic website, and the encoding is, as you can see here, it's encoding IE8. This is not Arabic encoding. So by clicking in that list and select, for example, Arabic Windows, you can be able to read the Arabic text on that page. So this is in case if you find that the web page is unreadable for you. This is what we call it, the encoding on that case. If you want it to be automatically, you can make it on. So this is the options available for me in Internet Explorer Metro style. So let's close it and go and see what the options available for me in a desktop environment. By going to the desktop again, and by clicking on the tool button and select from that list Internet options, you can see here more options to select from. So we can here select, we can type in the home page you want, or the home pages we want to be our home page from here. We can for example, if you want to clean up your history, by clicking here, anytime we excite Internet Explorer, the history will be deleted. We can delete them manually from here by clicking that button. So we can select from here what element I want to delete and what element I want to keep. So what else? A lot of settings about for example languages, about police, about colors. We can here see some security options and a lot of about privacy. Really here a ton of different options available on that window program. We will see that later because we're gonna use it tonight, that tab. And advanced, that's a lot of stuff. Advanced about something about for example downloading some automatic like extension and stuff like that. You can see it on that list. So just close it. This is a brief look to the options. And what's important when it's come to the privacy, and you're using someone laptop and you don't wanna that person to see what you use, or for example you visit a website and they see your location, and when you visit it again you add a comment, for example, and when you visit again they will recognize that you visit that website again, and you can't add a comment twice. You can, by privacy browsing, you can visit that website twice and again, because that website will not be able to add any cookies in your machine, and like that, or any time you visit that website will be the first time for the website. You understand what I mean? You get the idea. So how can we have a privacy browsing on that environment? By going to tools like that, or if you have a command bar in there, you can go to safety from there, and by selecting that in private browsing, or a shortcut of that is Ctrl+Shift+B. By clicking that, a new window will appear, and that window is similar than the other one, but the only difference is it's mentioned here close to the address bar in private. That means I am now browsing in private mode. Any website I will visit will not be added to the history. The cookies of that website will not be added to my machine. My passwords will not be saving, anything like that. Nothing, like I didn't visit that website at all. So I can go to Google, to YouTube, to anything, and I am in private mode. So this is in the Metro, this is in the desktop style. By closing that window and come back to the other window, now I am not in private mode anymore, because I can see the in private text close to the test bar, address bar. So now you can tell that you are in private or not. So what's about the Metro app? By going to the Metro app, if I want to be in private mode on that style, all I need to do is right click and add another tab. By clicking in add will give me add another tab, normal tab, but that one here, that button, as you can see here, tab tools, by clicking there I can see here some other options. This one is new in private tab. By clicking there I can have another one opening, telling me type in the address where I want to go. So let's say I want to go to Facebook. So now I'm in private mode. As you can see here in the bottom here, it's in private, close to the address bar, and anywhere I go is private. So by right clicking here, as you can see here, I have two tabs. The first one is YouTube. This is not private, as you can see here in the bottom and close to the address bar. This is no private sign in there. And the other one is Facebook, and as you can see here in the bottom, it's private mode. So by clicking and closing that tab, I quit the in private mode and I come back to my normal mode. So this is how to add in private mode in both environments, Metro environment and desktop environment. Really, sometimes when it's come to some features it's available more in desktop environment more than the Metro style environment. For example, you open any website. Let's say, for example, let's go to for example Facebook. When I open Facebook and I choose to play any game, for example any app, running any app, any game on Facebook, and I find that some plugin it's not applied on that Metro app, so and I want to move on to the other desktop environment to see if it will work in there or not. So all I need, we have the normal way is copy the address and take it to the desktop, and from there run it again, paste it in the other address bar, and like that I will reach the page. There is another way to invoke to the desktop page from here. By clicking to the tools, like that, tools, and see here that options, view on the desktop. By clicking on that link I will invoke the same page running in here in the desktop environment. So they take me directly to my desktop where and opening the page was running in there. So this is a very handy way if you want to change in from place to another and have like without losing any time. So this is a good way to navigate from the both environment. So another good thing about the both environment, this is new feature. We can select any website, for example Facebook, and I can pin it to the start menu. I can pin it in here, start screen. So how can I do that in both environment? Starting with the desktop one, by going to the tools, we can see here that button, add site to start screen. By clicking there, they ask me to they give me that information is the name and from the URL, and all I need to do is click into add. So now what I did, I add that page, a tile to be exact, a tile for Facebook to my start screen. Let's close that one and close that one and go to the start screen, and as you can see here, a new tile appear in here in the start screen called Facebook, and as you can see here have the Facebook icon. By clicking on that tile, they will take me to the desktop environment running Internet Explorer and take me to the page I select. This is very handy way if you want to add any website to the start screen. This is in Internet Explorer 10 desktop environment, so I can do the same thing with the Internet Explorer Metro app. So by running the Metro app, and let's see, I want to go to let's say YouTube, for example. Let's see, Google, for example. I want to have Google in my start screen. So after you run the website you want to pin, all you need to do is go into pin, and from here we have two options. We have pin to favorite. This is another way to add to favorite from Metro style, as we saw before. Add a website to favorite in the desktop environment. You can do the same in here, and by pinning to start, by clicking there, we can here type the name and pin to start. So now by going to the start menu, start screen, and move to the right, as I can see here I have another one is opening, but let's see, I want to close the other one first to see the difference. So this one I need to close that application. So now by going to the right, by clicking, they will take me to the desktop to the Metro app environment, Internet Explorer, and take me to the page I selected earlier. So this is a good way to have all your favorite pages in your start menu, and if you want them to be in the favorite, you know how to add them in the favorite. So this is everything about Internet Explorer 10, Metro app, and desktop app, and it's really become powerful and beautiful as you can see. So by closing the application and come back to our start screen, we continue from here.